graceful tradition across times. Batik is the world's intangible heritage. Being a fabric of handmade patterns, it is a strand in the Indonesian cultural landscape. Rooted in the Javanese culture, the word batik itself is a verb before it is a noun, meaning that wearing batik is a perpetuation of intergenerational wisdom and craftsmanship, if not a sign of heterogeneity in the Indonesia archipelago. Batik situasi is a symbol of everlasting love between two persons and also among humankind. This pattern of batik refers to the message for all people to love, exchange good deeds and favor, and nurture each other. Batik can be worn by both women and men as a skirt called jarik, where the word itself is the short of ojo gampang serik, meaning that one should always be content with oneself and thus be mindful of their words and action. Jarik has a distinctive part called wiru, an odd number of folds at the end of fabric sheet. Wiru itself is interpreted as wiwiran ojo nganti kleru, a piece of advice to adapt to every situation and make the best out of it. Kudu baru represents a sense of poise, profoundly manifested in every Javanese woman. It is also popular in other parts of Indonesia since it was endorsed as one of the national attire for women in Indonesia. Surjan Ontrokusumo is the epitome of Javanese and Islamic traditions, implying that a person wearing it equals a light in the darkness, that one should radiate warmth and show the righteous way. It was once worn by the upper class in the historical Mataram Kingdom, but today we can also see Surjan Ontrokusumo worn by many people. Usually worn by the soldiers, Surjan Lurik Capit Urang symbolizes that during the war, in a situation where the army is surrounded by enemies, the power remains at its center, the general. Again, this also amplifies the message, where one should always be thoughtful of their words and of course their actions, every single time. While batik is one facet of the Indonesian traditional culture, it has been also the opportunity for people living in the present to adapt and contextualize batik in their daily life, or rather, their daily routine in the world of batik. It is a sigil of hope, indeed, for learning from the past to look forward to the future, face up high, and always be an optimist. Acquiring knowledge from our surroundings and for contributing to all humankind. To be locally rooted and also globally respected.